Hey guys, I wasn't even gonna get on here today, but I decided to pull some cards. I did a pre-pull. I was pulling for myself, and it's not tarot. It's a couple of oracle decks that I really enjoy using, and I feel like there's a message here that I need to get out. Hopefully this finds you well. If you're new to my channel, I'm the Indigo Soul. I welcome you to my channel. I pray that this finds you at a time when you need to get some type of answer, some type of guidance. You're looking for something to, I don't know, make sense of everything that's going on in your life. Some type of clarity. That's what I want my channel to be, is clarity for you. If you can't hear me, I will be getting a mic soon, so don't worry about that. But I have my quartz here. I wanted to make sure I have this here today because I really feel like God is trying to channel something here with these cards. What I'm getting out of these cards is that I don't know whether it's a group of people or one person, but I feel like I'm just going to say there are people that want to talk to you bad. They want to speak their mind to you. They want to tell you how they feel. They feel like your presence, getting your voice, soothes them like a saxophone. You know, that smooth jazz, Kenny G type of vibe. That's what your voice, that's what your presence does to them. It kind of like intoxicates them to calm down. And they miss that a lot. They want to come in, but they don't know how. They don't know how to talk to you anymore. They don't know how to approach this conversation. I feel like I'm getting somebody trying to text you and they have like a full paragraph and then they read it before they press send because they're so anxious to send this message, but then they read it and they're like, no. Delete, 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 until they delete the whole message. And then they go back to the drawing board and they're like, I don't know how to talk to this person. I don't know how to start a conversation. I don't know whether I should just say, hey. I don't know whether I should just be like, you know, how's it been? I don't know whether I should just start with really how I feel with, I don't like how we're not talking. I think that we should talk. I think that we should meet. But they feel like you are solo dolo right now, that you are enjoying your solitude, that you are independent, you feel free from any attachments, any type of negative attachments, any type of drama that's going on right now. And not with them or with the group or with the world. They feel like you are totally detached. Okay? They want you to cooperate with listening to them, with trying to have a dialogue, a conversation, but they feel like even if you sit at a table with them, they're going to be the only one talking. You're going to be just looking at them like, I really don't want to be here. I'm just doing this to appease you, right? As soon as you're done talking, I am leaving. I'm going to grab my stuff and I'm going out that door. Matter of fact, they probably see you staring at the door while they're speaking to you because they know that you're so far removed from this conversation. But they don't care. They just want to keep talking, and hopefully they're going to, say something that will spark some type of response with you. Something will hit. Something will attract you to this conversation, and then you'll want to engage. And then they'll feel like they've won for the first time in months, years. Like they feel like, oh, I finally got them back. I got them back. They want you to start exchanging information about your life. They want you to share your destiny with them, but you're not going to because you could see the writing on the wall. You could see that that's just them wanting to absorb some type of, I don't know, like they feel like that's like gold. You telling them about your life, you telling them about what's going on with you. I don't know why people feel like they are entitled to know about your life. And if they don't know the golden nuggets of your life, then they are being like sucked up dry. It gives them purpose in life. It feeds their soul to know information about people, to disclose information to you about things. People want to inquire. They want to ask. Regardless of if it penetrates your boundaries, they just want to keep going. And maybe if I keep going enough, they'll just give me what I want. They're addicted to this, and they know that you are not playing that game. They know that with you disclosing information about this type of topics, your love life, your money, if you're doing anything special, like if you're going on vacation, if you have been on vacation, if you've been anywhere, what you plan on doing with your life, your job, your business. They want to know everything. They want to know. And they know that you feel like the moment you start disclosing information to them, it's going to generate a storm in your life. They know this. They know that it's going to cause some type of destruction, some type of storm. I feel like people all of a sudden are coming up and down my street. My street is quiet. And I've been getting nothing but people, as soon as I started this video, trying to distract me from this reading. People going up and down the street, walking. Just a minute ago, there was I guess, a parent with their child, but their child was in a wagon, and they're dragging the wagon. Anyway, that could be significant. These people, they want to distract you so that they could get you to believe that I'm really on your side. I'm really meant to be in your life because I'm showing you some type of interest, some type of engagement. And they feel like they know you don't have that. And every human wants that. Every human wants engagement. Every human wants a conversation, company. But the truth is, not every human does. There are certain humans that enjoy solitude, that enjoy being independent of energy all the time. I know it's difficult to grasp, but people honestly feel like people are born to entertain other people. But sometimes there are actual people that enjoy having no other energy to distract them from meditation, peace, freedom. And they see this and they don't like it, and they want to just create this total upheaval in your life. They want to bring the storm. They want to bring the tower because they want to see you in that energy just like they are. They can't stand when people have peace because they don't have it. They don't know what that is. They feel like chaos is the normal human condition because chaos has been the norm since infancy of humankind. I don't know when there's ever been a bout or a era of peace. It's just human nature to want war and competition and battle arguments, words with people. And when a human sees another human not doing that, then it's a given that what's wrong with that person? What's wrong with them? How come they don't want to engage with me? That's not right. My question is, who wrote the rules here? How come it's not right? Because I'm different than you. Me being different than you is not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. And people can't accept the way it is. They want to cause some type of like threat, whether it's a physical threat, which usually amounts to nothing, or an emotional, spiritual, mental, overwhelming threat. They want you to feel that it's not right to be on your own when they are the ones that most likely casted you out. They thought that that would hurt your feelings. They thought that that would make you want to just drop everything and end it all. When they see you breaking from that, and that at first it's like, I didn't ask for this, but now that I have it, I actually like it. So it's like you quietly thanking your enemies for casting you out. Because if it wasn't for y'all casting me out, I wouldn't have this epiphany that this is actually what I want. I actually want to be by myself. I actually want solitude. I actually don't want y'all around because all you do is bring gossip and drama and no answers. You don't bring me peace. You bring chaos. That was divine intervention. That was God stepping in when when these people decided to remove themselves from your life, when these people thought that that was going to be your ending, it just started your beginning. It was serendipity, and it was their karma. Because now they're wondering where you went. Come back. I didn't mean for you to stay gone. I just wanted to punish you. I just wanted to humble you. I just wanted to get you in your feelings. I wanted to hurt your feelings. I don't like what you've been doing. I want you to feel pain like I feel pain. But see, it's like, well, I did feel pain. You know, I felt very much what you did to me. And I was hurting. It hurt very badly what you did. I cried about it for a long time. And it changed who I was. It's almost like all that crying changed the molecular construct of my spirit. I had no choice. It morphed me. It made me rise from the ashes. What happened? I couldn't stop crying. And when I did, I was so worn. I had no choice but to transmute all that and turn it to someone else. I had to build myself up from the mess that was on the floor. I had to become someone else. I shedded all that skin, all that crying, all that pain. That was me shedding my old self. And I had to build myself up, and now this is who I am. And they don't like who you are now. They feel like they can't intoxicate you anymore. They feel like they can't feed you wisdom anymore. They can't tell you about how you are anymore. They can't put you in a box. They can't put you over here anymore. They can't make you feel like this is what you need to do to live, and this is what you need to do to be a person in society, and you need to dance monkey dance, you need to make us laugh, you're the funny one, you're the quiet one, you're the happy one, you're the kind one. This is not like you. This is not like you. What are you doing? Even maybe exes of yours, it can't entice you with their sexuality anymore. You know, now people are understanding that you are so different that not even physical attraction entices you anymore. You might look at someone and think, yeah, you're attractive. And you think your face and how you walk is going to make me jump. I need conversation. I need somebody to stimulate my soul now. I need someone to have a conversation with my spirit. I need someone to be on the same level as me intellectually, spiritually. I don't need just the physical attraction, because that goes away. After a while, that mask comes off, and I don't see you as being attractive no more. I'm going to be asking myself, what happened? Where'd it go? I was into you deep, and now all of a sudden, nothing. But if I have something else, then I'm going to stick around. That's what people are waking up to. I mean, you are a rarity. You are someone that people want to collect, like put you up on a shelf, like you are this precious doll. You know, not like Annabelle, which is causing a whole bunch of ruckus around the United States right now. But they want to keep you in their back pocket. They feel that if they have you on their shelf, then that is a major like notch in their belt. You are so unique. People, when they meet you, they have never seen anything like you, met anyone with your personality, with your spark, with your type of magic, with your personality, the way you speak. They've never known anyone like you. So to have you is, I feel like they feel like is undeniable. It's unspeakable. It's unattainable. It's like finding the Holy Grail. They feel like you might cause a threat to their life, or you have caused some type of threat, or they even may think that you've done some type of like bippity boppity on their life because they've wronged you so much that you've, gone in your lair in or I don't know if that is that how you say it. I don't even know. But you've gone and you've gotten a cauldron and put some, and you said some words, and words are spells, so you need to watch what you say. Okay, people are really highly tapped in, and manifestation is really, really potent right now. We are in many, many portals right now. Mercury retrograde is just one retrograde we're in right now. There are multiple planets in retrograde right now. Not to mention, the Lionsgate portal is opening right now. 8/8, August 8th, Lionsgate is the most potent, the most sensitive, the most powerful portal of the year. Look it up. People prep for the Lionsgate portal. So when you speak words on people's lives and when you say things, that's manifestation. That is speaking in someone's life. And if you don't mean well, that could backfire immediately and come back on you. When people say, return to sender and all that, and they're the ones that have done the dirty work, they're returning sender on themselves. If you have done some shady business, some shady stuff, and you think that someone else is retaliating with doing some type of shady business back to you, when it's really karma, and karma is real. I don't care what anybody says, if they think that that's some nonsense. It's real. It's ancient. Okay? It's ancient. Karma is spoken of in ancient documents, ancient philosophies. It comes back to you. All that energy has to go somewhere. It doesn't just evaporate in thin air. People think that if they cast words or magic or intention or any type of anything on people, that if it doesn't work or if they don't see results, then it didn't work. No, you generated an energy and now it's alive. Just because it didn't work on a person doesn't mean it's not working somewhere or on your life, or that it won't work on your life. You just haven't seen the karma or the results yet. So you need to be careful of what you say. They might have spoken negativity about your life, money. They might have wanted you to unalive yourself. They may have wanted someone to unalive you. They've wanted to invade your privacy. I'm even getting, they may have wanted to pay someone on the dark web to um, invade your privacy, meaning like your devices or your emails or your iCloud account, get your pictures, or um, they may have wanted to get your passwords. They may have created social media accounts like they're you, and target people that you know or anyone to create some type of, I don't know, make you look dumb or stupid or embarrass you or something like that. That's just going to backfire. I mean, look at this card. Look at this card, threats. Look at this person. This person is just looking at their device like they're waiting for a result, and they look like they're being rained on, because that's karma just dumping all over them. Nothing is going to come from all that negativity that you generate. Nothing. Just darkness. It's going to turn into nothingness, and you're going to turn into nothingness. Nothingness. You are an ancient creature. That's all it is. Your spirit is ancient. Your body is whatever age you are, but your spirit has been alive for, I'm getting many millennia. Many, 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 many years. I mean, your human body right now is still a baby. Your spirit is so old, it's trying to not overwhelm your mind, okay? It's trying to allow your mind to have a human experience right now. But sometimes people just want to be people and just want to keep poking and keep going. And your spirit wants to jump in so bad, like, you know, I know a lot. And you don't know who I am. And you don't want me to take over this body and become who I am real quick. You don't want to keep cornering me, 20 people against one, and thinking that's going to threaten me, that's going to intimidate me. You don't know who I am, yo. You don't know. You don't know that if I tap into who I am, the energy of this whole room will shift. Lights will flicker. The temperature will drop. Your look of intimidation, of you being all angry and you want me to cower down, will turn into a look of fear and worry because you're wondering what's going on. You're going to think that I have invoked some type of, which is crazy because the next card is shadow. You're going to think that I have invoked some type of demon. I don't invoke evil spirits. I don't invoke demons. I don't do that. People that's tapped into this type of energy don't do that. But that is their ancient soul becoming angry and fed up and is saying enough with what you're doing. Because what you're doing is some petty human business. Your emotions are petty. You're getting angry and all that jazz for no reason. There have been many other things that you could focus your life on or focus your energy on that would be beneficial to your life. I mean, this is not a war. This is not Russia versus Ukraine. This is not what's going on in the Middle East. This is not famine. This is not territories trying to invade another kingdom. This is not people sailing across bodies of water to try to discover new lands. This is not that. This is you having your feelings hurt, and you needed to have a seat, and you need to either talk to someone about your feelings, or I don't know, but you projecting this emotion on a person. Enough. It's ridiculous. It's madness. You want to invoke madness on someone, but you don't know who they are. You think you do, because you think you've known someone for years or whatever it is. And you think that they're just a little baby lamb, or they're not going to say anything because they're scared. They may stutter. They may look away. Oh, I know they don't fight. You know, I've done this, I've done that. You know, I know how to fight. I know how to argue. I know how to stare people down. And they feel like you're not gonna fight back. But like I said in the previous video, you are a mountain and you don't move. You're not threatened at all, especially by people. You would love to tell your story. You would love to tell people about the trials and tribulations that you've been through. And people just won't believe it because they feel like they've known your story, but they don't. You would love to tell people about what's going on and how you've gotten here and why you feel the way you feel, how you feel so confident and strong. But you feel like people are going to just be threatened by that. People are going to not take it as a positive and take it as a negative and take it as you trying to compete. Them trying to up your story and make a better story because my story is better than yours. No story is better. What are we talking about? Why does your story have to be better than mine? I don't understand. Everybody's story is their own story. It should be inspirational to each other. We should all want to inspire each other. And I'm not talking about, gathering around the fire and singing Kumbaya and all that jazz. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about we should want to build each other up. This world is headed towards the wrong direction. Everybody wants to tear each other down. And, I feel like this, so you should feel like this. And I want to be over you, so I feel more superior, more important. Or you hurt my feelings, and now you die. It's like, what? What? This is not Dungeons and Dragons. This is not Mortal Kombat. Like, people are starting to really feel like they're being haunted right now by what they have invoked into your life. They feel like some type of ghost is following them around, or spook or something is going on. It's just the energy that you generate. You need to cleanse your energy, okay? I don't know whether you believe in crystals, but you need to either try to go to some type of shaman or priest, or you need to buy some type of sage, Palo Santo, some type of cleansing smoke to clear your energy, especially in your home, especially where you sleep. Okay, you need to maybe wear some type of protective stone, buy an evil eye, something, jewelry of some type, and every day pray to who you pray to. I'm starting to become an omnist. I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus Christ, but I'm starting to respect other religions as well, because there's So much you could gather from other religions. So much insight and wisdom you could gather from other religions and practices and beliefs. But to whomever you pray to, whatever your belief is, you need to become stronger in that, but in a positive way. Don't pray like, I wish they would slow down. I wish they would talk to me. I wish they would see how I feel. And don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself. Worry about building yourself up and cleansing your spirit, cleansing your soul from all this negative entitlement that you have. There is a spirit on your back that won't let go, that you invited into your life when you started having all these feelings of jealousy and envy and all this, group work. Everybody should be a part of a group. I don't know. I don't understand the solo dolo work action. I don't understand that. Maybe it's not for you to understand right now. When you put in the work for yourself, then maybe that's when you will understand it. If you hear my husband, he's asleep, okay? I don't know if you hear that in the background, but he is asleep. But continue to be you, continue to paint your story, continue to enjoy your solitude, because everything that is happening in this world right now, everything that is happening in your life is divine intervention, is meant to happen. I don't know what this era is going to be called. I keep on hearing it's going to be called the golden era, because there's going to be a lot of people awakening to what's happening in this world. It's a tough era. We're going through the age of Aquarius right now. And with that, it's a lot of cracking the code. People breaking out of the matrix. People realizing the world isn't all sunshines and rainbows. It isn't TV and movies. It's something else. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and give this message. It's going on 38 minutes. So continue to protect yourself if you've been protecting yourself. Know that you have a lot of spirit guides and a lot of angels on your side. I went outside this morning to have the sun on my face. Yesterday was a solar eclipse. So my energy has been drawn. I don't know if you have felt just drained. That's usually what a solar eclipse does. It drains you dry. Okay? But a feather fell from the sky. I was looking around for a bird or something, and it just fell real slow down to the ground. It was a black and gray feather. I'm like, is there a pigeon or something? I didn't see a bird anywhere. Just fell. That's because you got some strong ancestors, some strong angels, some strong spirit guides guiding you, protecting you right now, speaking through you right now. Even if you don't see feathers and all that, I know you feel it. I know you see the signs of synchronicities. I know you may see the numbers. I know you may be thinking a thought or speaking something, and you might see it on TV, because God sends angels through media, through TV, through movies. You might have a thought or say a name, and then you might hear it on TV or see it in a movie or hear it in a song. That is God speaking to you, letting you know that He hears you when you talk. He hears you when you think something, and you're on the right track. Keep going. God will let you know when you're not on the right track. He will stop you in your tracks, and He will guide you down another direction. Like if you were planning on going somewhere and then you just decide not to go, or if you hit your toe or something, now you can't go. There was a reason. There's always a reason. There's no coincidences, okay? Enjoy this life. It's the only one you have. Don't waste it on petty things. Please. Don't look back at your life and be like, I could have done so many other things than worry about this one person or this group of people. I wasted so many years worrying about how I feel about them and how they hurt my feelings and how I feel like they should get pain and karma and they should unalive them. That is ridiculous. Okay? When you stop worrying about that, when you shift your energy and transmute that to something more positive, you will start feeling great about living. You will start seeing things popping off in your life that you could be proud of, that you could be happy about. Okay. I think I need to stop it here. Just remember to pray. God is right there to hold your hand. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Remember to always be the peace that you want in your life. The peace that you want, be that for yourself. Okay? People will start to see it. They may not like it, but at least they see it. You're doing that for yourself. As much as they don't want to see it, as much as they don't like it, they are attracted to it. They're going to want to start to emulate that. What can I do to have that? Be the peace you want in your life.